time, y'all.
You have Tori and Darcy, and I guess that they're sisters. I had to push myself to finish this book.
Oh no, oh no.
Darcy and Tori are finally fighting. I'm so obsessed right now, y'all.
Y'all, so much better.
Darcy and Lance, and then Tori and Darius. Those are the ones I like. No, you guys would have told me that, right? Mic drop. Things have gotten really bad. Things have taken a turn for the worse.
So frustrated.
What the fuck? I don't know how much more of this I can take. We're so back, y'all. I took a massive break, okay? I took a 2-week break where I did not read anything Zodiac related. I only read like some fun romances, some silly little things, and I had a great time, okay? Now I feel like I'm mentally and emotionally prepared to start again. So here we go, Fated Throne. I'm so excited to be back with my family. I have this book in my hands. We all know that I'm gonna read it on my Kindle, but it's nice to hold it, you know, for demonstration purposes. It's gonna stay right there guarding my Snickers. It's been a whole summer. It's been a whole summer and Tori's been gone and Darcy's been fighting nymphs with the heirs. I'm already frustrated. I'm on page 2. Oh my goodness me. I only read chapter 1 and then I did fall asleep. I'm not gonna lie. I'm just so comfortable, y'all, that I did take a little nap and then I took a shower and now I'm back. But listen, chapter 1, what the fuck is that? Roxy literally sitting on Lionel's lap. I want to die, cry, and throw up. And she like gave into the shadows completely, so she's just full of darkness. I'm so sad. Nothing seems right now. I don't see the light at the end of the tunnel. Renouncing your claim to the throne. Renouncing your claim to the throne. Renouncing? Oh, everything is horrible. Tori's fully in the darkness. On the bright side, Darcy took the shadows out of her completely. So she can find a way to hopefully do that to Darius and to Xavier and to Tori. Stay tuned. Orion's still in prison, I guess. I have not heard from the man, so that's lovely. Xavier has 3 elements. That's pretty great. Woohoo, Xavier. And I will say, I'm liking the dynamic of the heirs and Darcy. I'm loving their dynamic. Like, Seth sleeps with her every night. Well, just sleeps. Like, in his wolf form, just sleeps on her bed to keep her company. And Max is always there, and he calls her little Vega. And she's, like, so close to the heirs. I love that. That's probably my favorite part of Tori leaving is just the fact that Darcy gets so close to the heirs. But I feel so sad because now is Tori, like, not going to come back to school? I'm not going to see her at school. I'm going to go to school and not see Tori. Like, what? Hello, darkness, my old friend. I love this. We're the heirs and the savage princess, Darcy and the dude bros, Wolfman, Bitey C, Fish Fury, Dragzilla, and the Phoenix Stream. I literally love this so much. Tori's there. She's there. She's just a completely different person. She's just like, there's no thoughts behind those eyes. There's not a single thing. Like, her order's being suppressed. All she has is darkness. She doesn't even recognize anyone or like anyone. She's just a ball of darkness. And it's not even her fault. Like, I'm not even mad. I'm just sad. Like, what is Lionel doing to her? The only thing I'm happy about is truly how close Darcy got to every heir. Like, the fact that she trusts them so wholly and the fact that they're all a big group now and Geraldine and Max and like, okay, I don't know what's going to happen with Sophia because that leads me to something. She's with Tyler right now. I want her to be with Xavier. So I don't really like this whole Tyler nonsense. I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, they're all a big group and I'm just loving that vibe. That's the only thing keeping me going. Because other than that, all I feel is pain. I forgot that I can't handle this. Like, I really thought I was so prepared earlier. All that hope has gone downhill. I have now hit rock bottom once more. I'm officially 10% in and everything is going to shit. Everything is horrible. Lionel is proving that he can rule the nymphs. He showed that he has dark magic, but that is apparently a good thing. Brainwashing everyone. You know what I need? A Snickers. This isn't sponsored by Snickers, but I do wish it was. That is what I need right now to feel better. So I'm going to eat this. That's it. That's my only plan. I'm going to eat this and continue because I can't physically stop, but what the fuck? Guys, do you know this bitch from Criminal Minds? I don't know if you could see that. Can you see that? You can't really see that. Oh, haha. right there. You know her. She is who I picture Principal Nova as. Darcy is going to go see Orion so they can break their star bond. I'm not happy about that, but I am happy that my girl's wearing the most beautiful maxi blue dress and she looks like the queen that she is, and he's gonna eat his fucking heart out as he should. And Darius goes, I'm not saying anything except that he's going to lose his fucking mind. Like, I'm sorry, Orion, you don't deserve it, but also I hate you right now, so you deserve it, because why did you do the things you did? There's just something about Darcy and Orion that will get me every damn time. Like, every time I get a moment with them, I just get physically and emotionally ill. I'm emotional. Like, they're so soft. And even when they're not together, even when they're mad at each other, even when there's no love, you can still feel every emotion just from their looks. And that is a crazy thing to be able to convey through words on paper. Like, that's absolutely fucking crazy. And I just can't even explain it. You just have to know. If you know, you know. If you don't know, then I simply don't trust you. The chapter of Seth, Caleb, and Rosalie had no business being that hot. It had no business. Like, I'm sitting here flabbergasted. Maybe I'll read it again. For research purposes only, of course. And also she was like, I'm leaving, like, I don't want to be a third wheel. And they're like, what the fuck does that mean? And she can see stuff, like, through the moon. She's one of those wolf seers kind of thing. Them too. And let me just say, Caleb, the whole time they were together, he was, like, trying to kiss her to feel Seth and looking at Seth while he was doing it. So, Caleb, I don't think you're as straight as you think you are, my boy. Orion just got out of prison. That was literally so random. Like, 1 second, he was like reading the diary, finding out that he can find the Imperial Star, and all of a sudden he was out of the prison. I didn't even for a second fucking expect that. Also, in the beginning of the book, I'm 23% in, and he's out of the prison. Oh my god, at least one piece of good news. As it turns out, you can be happy. I'm emotional. He's gonna be able to see Darius. He's on house arrest. And he's technically working for Lionel. But, you know, he's gonna find a way around that. I have no doubts. Oh my god. I'm getting Orion back. Yeah. Darius and Orion's reunion. Y'all, I can't breathe. I love them so fucking much. I have a permanent smile on my face. Like, my cheeks are hurting because of how hard I'm smiling. Them being reunited is fucking everything to me. Wow. This is going to be a very niche thing, okay? This specifically if you've read Zodiac Academy and you've read Addicted Calloway. But Darius and Orion give me very much Lo and Connor vibes. Like, they are so Lo and Connor coded if Lo and Connor were in fantasy. Tell me that it ain't so. Say it ain't so. I have my espresso and I'm ready to see Darcy and Lance reunite. And I need Orion to, like, get eaten alive, and I need him to be jealous of Seth. That's what I need. It's not what I want, it's what I need, okay? Not that he deserves it, because he doesn't. I know he was protecting her, yada, 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 okay? But I'm still mad. So I've been reading for a couple hours. I'm 35% in to this book, and I just want to say that nothing has really happened. There's nothing for me to update you on. The only thing I really ate up was Orion seeing Darcy again, and the fact that Seth is kind of trying to make him jealous. I enjoy that, and as he should, as he deserves, like I said. But that's it. That's quite literally my only update. And isn't that just sad? There's so much more of this book. What's gonna happen, I don't know. But I'm going to bed. I'm tired. I think they're helping Tori. I think Max is taking all of her pain and taking everything and, like, reshaping her memories, trying to get her to remember everything. But just, I have no hope for anything anymore. I really don't, because things are looking up, but I refuse to let my guard down because I just know they're going to hit me with some fuck shit. God, this is just so sad and upsetting. Like, Tori having no control over anything, Darius being in physical and emotional pain, them once again not being able to be together, her being scared of him, Darcy and Orion not being able to be together. All of it is such a mess. And I see that they're trying to give me a sense of comfort that things are going to be okay, because I'm 42% in right now, and, like, they're trying to fix things and things are kind of looking up, and I just do not believe that at all. Like, I'm terrified. Like, how are they going to break this guardian bond? How are they going to get a chance to defy the stars once again? I even forgot about that shit because things have gone into chaos. How is Orion going to get out of Lionel's grasp? How is Lionel not going to be king anymore? How is Tori gonna be done with all these shadows? Like, how is Darius gonna be out of these shadows? I just don't see a way up. I just say Seth is the funniest human being there ever was. Well, he's not a human being, he's a fae. He's in fact not anything, he's paper. But with that being said, he's hilarious. His plan is to get Darian back together. Is that what he called it? Darian, Darcy, and Orion? Dorian. I think he called it Dorian. Something like that. Back together. He plans to make Orion super jealous and get Darcy and him back together. And then for Orion to become his best friend. He really has a whole plan going on there. Also, let me just say, I miss Tori and Darius together so fucking much. Like, they just had moments in the mortal realm where they rode motorcycle and they had the Mexican food and it was just so cute. And oh my God, I almost forgot. He got a tattoo for her. He got a tattoo for her. If that's not love, then what is? The point is, he got a tattoo for her. Literally goes down his waist and almost goes to his parts. And it says, there's only her. And it has constellation of Leo and Gemini. Oh, I love this man. I love this man. I miss them together. I miss Darcy and Orion. I miss everyone. But things are looking up. Let me just say, like, this book is kind of an upper. You know what I mean? Like, I'm kind of having good vibes. Sunday, aka I'm going to finish this book today, y'all. I'm 70% in. Let me just tell you, catch you up on some things that have been going on, okay? I did sit down here and make myself some coffee and read all morning, and I couldn't find you. Like, I couldn't find you at all. And then I noticed you were under me, which is why I hadn't recorded anything. Anyway, here's some updates. Orion and Darcy share the most beautiful kiss, and now Orion is part of the guild. Like, he's a leader in the guild society, which I guess he protects the Imperial Star, and he protects the royals, which I love because that means he's going to be important again to society. You know what I mean? So, like, I feel like that kind of takes away from his power shunning thing and he won't go back to prison. I don't really know, but I ate that up. Loved Tori saving Darius and Darius being like, you know, I wanted to save you. Like, obviously I wasn't going to let anything happen to you. She's like, okay, but what would I do if something happened to you? And he was like a little bit shook because he's like, oh my God, wait, you like me for real? I feel like Tori hasn't shown too much to Darius yet how much she cares about him. So every time she does, it's very special to me. Also, this is how I picture Mr. What's his name? Washer. This is how I picture him. Extremely not important, but this is him in my brain. I do like the heir children, like their brothers and sisters and stuff. I like them. And I like Xavier a lot with Sophia. I don't really know still what's gonna happen, but I like the vibes. No, that's it. That's pretty much all that's happened. I love Seth. He has become quite literally my favorite character. He goes, Denial was my best friend who liked to braid my hair and call me pretty. Like, why is he so funny? Also, oh my God, Darius walked in. Darius walked in on Caleb and Tori hugging and he went crazy. And Tori finally was like, there's only you. There's only you. And then they kissed and of course thunder started going everywhere and shaking the house. And so he ran away as a dragon and she followed him as a phoenix. And then they did things under the storm with an air shield over them. And oh, I was there too. I just want to say that I was there. I very much enjoyed myself. I just read the best Darcy Orion chapter ever. Like, her almost dying, him almost killing her, her taking all of the shadows away from him speeding across with his speed, holding her and yelling blue. Like, I have so many emotions going through my brain right now. I can't even really fathom just how many emotions I have. That was one of my favorite chapters I've ever read. Guys, Orion and Darcy, you can burn the house to the ground if you want, beautiful. I'll happily rebuild it brick by brick when you're done with me. Honestly, I just want to bask in this glory. I just want to bathe in sunlight and feel joy. I've hit rock bottom. I've hit rock bottom because Lionel just found Darcy and Orion. And so he knows that they, you know, obviously escaped his barriers. He knows that they were trying to find the Imperial Star together. He knows, he basically is finding out everything and everything is going to chaos and I've hit rock bottom. So as it turns out, rock bottom has a basement because what do you mean? What do you mean? Now he got Tori too. And he said, it's time for you to be reminded who you love, Roxania Vega. And he's literally torturing her all night. So not only does he have Lance and Darcy, but now he has Tori too. And I found a basement in rock bottom. Rock bottom has a hurricane cellar because what do you mean married? Married? Now he wants Tori to watch Darius get married to the stupid fucking Mildred who I even forgot existed. What is happening? I would like to leave my final message for you guys. I will be throwing myself off a cliff. Guys, nothing's going well. Nothing's going well. I want to read you a cute quote before I continue to disintegrate. I love you, Blue. I loved you then. I love you now. I'll love you tomorrow, even if I'm no longer on this earth. No time exists where I won't love you. That's it. Other than that, I want to die.
I'm gonna kill myself!
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn minute. Okay, so here, picture this. Here's Darius getting married. Okay, let me take this out. This is very important. Here's Darius getting married. Okay, here's me freaking the fuck out. Here's Darius saying his vows. Here's Tori watching, crying. Here's me quite literally wanting to throw myself in front of a vehicle. Okay, a vehicle, I say, while it's moving and let it run me over several times. That is how unhappy I am. And then Darius is told to go fuck Mildred to make things a little better, you know, because he needs to have an heir immediately. Can't wait 5 fucking seconds. So of course, I'm dying. And then all of a sudden, Mildred turns into Gabriel. And it turns out Gabriel saw this happening and he showed up. So Darius is not even fucking married. It was just Gabriel the whole time. Everything's okay. But now he's taking Darius to a weird cave and I don't really know what's gonna happen. And he said that he foresees one of the Vega twins dying and that they need to do something. And things are still going to shit. But at least this one specific thing is okay. Guys, Orion and Darcy literally like spending their last moments holding each other and everyone saying like all hail Lionel and Lance getting to his knees and saying all hail the Vegas. I'm just like really emotional over this. And Darius is still in a cave. I don't really know what else is going on, but things are not looking good. Everyone's showing up to help fight. Seth and Caleb and Max and Dante and Geraldine. No, like I'm not okay. And then Orion goes to heal Seth. And Seth goes, Lance Orion came for me. He loves me like a pack mate. Oh my god. Oh my god. Everyone's dying. What would you give for them, Darius Acrux? What would you sacrifice to see them survive? You guys, listen to me right now. Listen to me right now. If what I think is going to happen is what's going to happen, I have no words for the things I will do. For the person I will become. You will never hear from me again. Because what it's looking like is everyone is absolutely screwed. Everyone is dying, okay? And Darius is in this random cave talking to fucking magic from God knows where, okay? And it's saying, what would you sacrifice for them to survive? And it's showing images of Darcy dying, of the heirs dying, of Tori dying, everyone dying, okay? Darius is gonna sacrifice himself. Darius is gonna sacrifice himself. Do you guys know that scene from Harry Potter? Where he goes,
he's going to sacrifice himself. No, you can't! There must be another way!
hey! That's me right now. That's me right now. Darius is saying he's gonna sacrifice himself, and that's me. There must be another way. Because what do you mean? Oh my god, he's gonna sacrifice himself. Oh my god, he's gonna die. He's gonna die. Like, that's what's gonna happen, isn't it? He's gonna die. You guys. Darcy was just cursed. With what? I don't know. But she was cursed. Clara is dead. Thank God. But only the good part of Clara. Because the bad part of Clara, Lavinia or whatever, Lavinia, still very much kicking. So, that's how things are going right now. What? Yeah. That was a book that I finished. What the fuck? I have so many things to say. First of all, 1 year. So you're telling me Darius has 1 year. That's like worse than him dying right away. He gave up his life. 1 year he has to spend with Tori with no bonds separating them, nothing. Everything basically starting from scratch. So Orion's protective mark is gone. Tori's circles are gone. And her mark to Lionel is gone. And he has 1 year until he just drops dead. What even was that thing? Like, God? What is happening? And now things are even worse because they can't even go back to Zodiac Academy because if they go there, Lionel's going to find them. And so is the Shadow Princess and kill them. So all of them are basically fugitives. And they're basically defying the crown. And, you know, starting a resilience. And I miss the moments where they would just bully each other at school. No, like, I don't even want to talk. I'm reading this book 5 stars, but I don't want to talk to you guys. I'm angry. I'm not only mad, but I'm annoyed. And I just want to, like, you're telling me that book 7 is going to be him just super happy the whole book. And then he's just going to drop dead. Like, make it make sense. How do you guys want? 5 stars, but I refuse to speak to you because I'm mad. We're done with me. Think again, bitch. I have more to say. You're telling me, no. I need you to really understand what you're telling me. You're telling me that the first quite literally 300 pages of this book, it was all dandy. Things were in fact looking up, okay? You made me have a glimmer of hope, and then what did you do? You took it away. Because what did you do? You, at the very end, the very last 200 pages, you had Darcy be cursed. So now all of a sudden she has a black mark on her arm. It's just a hand. What is it? I don't fucking know. I don't think your phoenix can come out, which is very useful considering the fact she was the only one that really knew how to use the stupid phoenix to take away all the darkness. And now she can't even fucking use it, so that's great. Then, you're telling me then you're telling me that Orion finally kills Clara, and he only kills the good part of her. The bad part, the Shadow Princess part, rose from the dead. And rose from the dead even more powerful than before, and then took Lionel away with her. Lionel with the lack of the right hand, because his right hand is gone. Was it a left hand? Right hand? One of his hands is gone. And then you're telling me that not only all of that is happening, now they're fugitives. They are traitors to the crown. They are fugitives. They are basically starting a resistance. They can all go back to Zodiac Academy. This is not Zodiac Academy anymore. This is just Zodiac because there's no academy to be going to. Okay. And then to just top it all off, just the icing on top of everything, you're telling me that Darius went to a cave and made some godly sacrifice that he's going to live 1 year in return for the Vegas to live. For them to make it through the day, for them to be okay. He's gonna live 1 year and then he's just gonna drop dead. He's not gonna die in battle. He's not gonna die by like fighting. No. He's just gonna drop dead in his home during Christmas. That's what you're telling me. And now all of the bonds are gone. So Orion's guardian bond is gone. Tori's Starcross is gone. So they defeated the stars, but at what cost? What? I'm gonna go shower. Like I said, I rated this 5 stars, but I'm so fucking mad. I don't think I'm gonna go shower. Expect to never hear from me again. I've since calmed down. I've showered, put on the same pajamas I was wearing, and laid down in the same spot. So you can't really tell I showered, but I did. Anyway, with that being said, I apparently was informed. I was about to start that right there, which is book 7, Heartless Sky, okay? I was informed, no. I was informed that you can't. That apparently you have to read 1.5, which is book 1, but as told by the boys. And the reason why people tell you to read it after book 6 is because that's how it was published. And apparently it would give like some things away if you read it before that. So now I'm gonna have to go back and read 1.5. I don't really know how I feel about that because I'm kind of like, well, how am I supposed to put myself in the mood for that? But then I guess it's kind of better because I feel like I give myself a little break before going into the heartbreak of that I'm not prepared for. So maybe there's some silver linings here. But let's be honest, with these books, there's never a silver lining. They're more like death and sadness and darkness, distraught, depression. Anyway, here we go. As told by the boys, 1.5. Good Mara world. It is currently 8:12. 8:12. Let me show you. You see? 8:12. And as you can see, I was blasting some Kendrick. Only way to wake up. Anyway, so I'm parked outside the gym, okay? As you can see, I've got my Alani. This is Witch's Brew. Y'all, a lot of you have asked me what Witch's Brew tastes like. So this is like specifically only around during the fall. And it tastes like caramel apple. It's not like those pumpkin kind of fall. It's caramel kind of fall, which I enjoy, so. Anyway, let me just tell you what's been going on, okay? I started 1.5 yesterday. I did. And I was trying my hardest to read it. And then I was like, oh my God, I can't get myself into this mindset. Like, I hate retellings from other POVs. I hate them. I don't know what it is about me, but like when I got past the story, I got past the story. Like my brain has left the story. It's very hard for me to come back into that mindset and be in those POVs, but like seeing different perspectives. Like I can't do it. So it's just book 1 again, but told from their POV. And I was like, I can't. So then I bought the audiobook on Audible because I am such a genius. And I was like, I'm gonna listen to this shit. It'll be genius. And that's what I'm doing. So, gonna listen to some before I go into the gym. That's it. Yeah, that's my iconic plan that I wanted to tell you, that I'm listening to the audiobook. That's it. I'll say the first encounter from the boys' POV is actually everything to me. Like they're so silly and goofy. Like they see these girlies and they're like, oh my God, we love them. And they're like, let's make their lives a living hell. That'll be perfect. And then Seth goes, oh my God, I didn't even consider that they might be hot. And Darius saw Tori and immediately he was like, mine. Like it was like an immediate mine. Like no different instincts. He didn't even see Darcy, but worry not because Orion was seeing Darcy. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. I'm still not in the mindset for this book, but that's cute. I love Seth. When did Seth become my favorite character? When and how did this happen? Because he was the one I hated the most. In book 1 and 2 and like up until the bullying stopped, he was the one I hated the most. He pissed me off like no other. What happened? What happened? And I thought Max was so boring. And now Max's POVs are like so much fun and insightful. And it kind of shows why he's never talking, like, because he's the quiet one, but it shows how much he feels and what his order does. And then Seth is so lovable. Like, when did this happen? Seth literally goes, yo, I wrote this down for you. I gave her my puppy dog eyes. That made anyone melt for me. I was adorable. Okay. I see. So disoriented, y'all. Like, going back to hating the heirs as much as I did is so strange. And this is like bittersweet because seeing their reasonings behind things doesn't excuse it, of course, but it makes me feel a little better about the whole situation. Like, seeing why Darius was doing everything, seeing the fact that Xavier was being threatened, seeing like all the heirs' reasonings behind everything was nice. And then obviously Orion helping Darius and like the way they thought the twins were going to be versus who they actually are. It's very great. But oh my God, I'm dying to know what's going to happen in book 7. Like, I still can't forget that. Orion's POV is fucking sending me. Like, I forgot how much of a menace he was. Him going around school and tripping everybody who like has their uniforms messed up and making them like pay for it, and then helping Darcy because Darcy's so clumsy and he just always like holds her. That's so fucking cute. Like, Orion, the man that you are. I really do believe that Orion and Darcy are mates. Like, I have to believe that, right? Like, there's no way that they're not mates. Like, everything that happened had to happen because obviously now he's like part of the guild society. Like, everything had to come about this way, but they're gonna figure out they're mates. Hopefully in the next book. Hopefully. And then hopefully Tori and Darius get another chance with the stars. But who knows, because he's going to die on Christmas. I love the crumbs of the future couples. Like, I love the crumbs. I see why you read this one after 6, because then you already know all the couples. So it's kind of like nothing really gets spoiled for you because there's a lot of foreshadowing. So I see why this would be read after 6. But the crumb of Seth and Caleb, y'all, I don't know the exact word choices, but what I just listened to was like Seth was saying that he can never settle down. And then Caleb was like, yeah, the day you settle down is the day I start taking dick. Interesting. Interesting how that works. I gotta go inside the gym. Oh no. Oh no. Gotta go inside. Let's chug some. Here we go. Ready? Everybody, chug all together now. Here we go. Woo! Okay, I'm gonna go inside the gym. I'll continue listening when I'm running errands and stuff like that. You're gonna basically spend the whole day with me. Spend the day with me! Okay, here I go. Wish me luck. I'm dying. I wish for a quick death. All I kept thinking about, I was running, I was doing weights. All I kept thinking about was Darius xoxo. So that's how my day's going. So I'm running errands, as one does, and I went to UPS and I returned a bunch of things I needed to return, and then I went to Target and I was buying ground beef, okay? As one does, as one does, buying ground beef. And then in my ear holes, okay, I'm listening to Orion go, that blue hair would look so fucking good wrapped around my fist. Sir, good thing I was in the meat section, because no. So y'all, I love seeing Orion and Gabriel. Like, I love seeing their relationship even more in this book. And I'm excited to read Gabriel's books eventually. I think he's the one that did Dark Fae and all of those. And then Darkmoor Penitentiary's other ones. Something like that. I can't wait to read it as a point. I also want to read Dante's, like, whatever her name is, Rosalie. I want to read hers. Hers is like with some other wolves. Something like that. I looked it up to like who has series so that I can eventually read it. I'm not in the facilities for that right now. I do not have the capabilities, but I will be doing that. And I love seeing their relationships develop. The problem about me is I literally, like, my toxic trait is I'll go run errands and then I'll sit in the car for like 2 hours afterwards because I'm like, well, I don't want to get up yet. Excuse me? At least I'm listening to this, so like it's not like I'm wasting my time, but I waste so much of my time. Anyway, Darius said she was without a doubt the most stunning creature I'd ever laid my eyes on. He immediately was pulled to Tori. I love them so much. So I'm doing laundry and I'm dying laughing. As you can see, I literally am hysterically laughing. I can hardly ever stop. Listen to this. A siren? No, that's not true. Orion. Orion and Darius both thought that the twins were sirens, like before their calling came. Not calling, their order came. Before their order came, they thought they were sirens because of how attracted they are to them and like how they feel that certain pull. They're like, oh my god, they have to be sirens. The boys are so silly and goofy. So silly and goofy. Well, paper ones, not real ones. We don't like those, besides giant. I'm gonna continue to do laundry. Okay, so I have officially finished As Told by the Boys this morning. I spent all morning listening to it while I did chores, while I made my bed, while I did the whole shenanigans. Handy dandy AirPods. Anyway, I'm a little conflicted about this because I feel like it should be like a 3-star, but because I love these characters so much, I'm rating it a 4. I just love them. I just deeply, deeply love them. But I will say this is not necessary. Like I feel like a lot of these really, really long things are just the authors trying to prolong the series and like trying to milk it for all it's worth, which is completely understandable because obviously like they don't want to let go as much as we don't. So I feel like that's kind of what happened here. Like it was all the same thing until the last 2 chapters. I will say the last 2 chapters were kind of fire. It's the worst fucking ending and I loved seeing it from other people's POV rather than just the twins. But I don't know, like it could have been way shorter. I loved, like my favorite parts were seeing Orion and like how obsessed he was with Darcy right away, how much of a menace he is as a teacher. I loved seeing Darius be attracted to Tori right away. I loved seeing the crumbs of like Seth and Caleb and Geraldine and Max, but like that's it. It's just crumbs. It's just things that have already happened. Like there's nothing new. I already knew that their parents had forced them to do all of this. You know what I mean? It's not like this wasn't told to me and I just discovered it. So it was nice seeing it from their POV. Was it necessary? Probably not. But did I have a good time? Yes. But that's just because I love the characters. So 4 stars. This was also giving me like war flashbacks. Like it was giving me PTSD from book 1. And I fucking hate Lionel even more. Like, I think Lionel's probably my least favorite character of all time. Like, I despise this man so much. But it was nice, like, how do I explain? It was nice reading this after book 6. I don't think you should read it after, well, if you're watching this, you've already read it. But I understand why you shouldn't read it after book 1. Like, technically it's 1.5, but you should not read it after 1 because it literally gives you all of the thoughts behind everything the boys were doing. And you don't slowly get to know them. You just kind of get fully thrown in there and see that they weren't really at fault. So I feel like it was good to read it after 6, but I do miss where they're at right now. Like I'm excited to just go back to 7 and kind of just be back with my family to how they are, not to this bullshit. But 4 stars. I still had a good time and it was a great listen. I will say, if you guys want to listen to it, I think that's a good idea because it was really fun to listen to. Don't know if I'm ready, but I'm doing it nonetheless. I'm starting book 7, y'all. I'm doing it. I just can't physically wait. Like I have to find out what's next. It's right there, but let's ignore it because I'm going to read it on my Kindle. But I am in fact starting it. Look at this. Oh, I'm ready. Oh, I'm ready. Here's me before. Oh, wow. That's wow. That's certainly a lot of minutes. I just thought of something and I got really mad just thinking about it. So Darius hasn't shown up yet. So they're basically trying, like they're all hiding out and everybody's together. Everybody that is part of this rebellion is together and ready to fight. But obviously they need to like gather up their strength. They need to think, they need to make a plan. But my thing is Darius is going to show up and everybody's going to be like, what happened? Because him and Gabriel left and then nobody knows what happened. What if Darius doesn't tell them? Let me tell you guys something, my biggest pet peeve, which is why I got so frustrated watching Gossip Girl. I love Gossip Girl. I love it. But one of my least favorite things is when characters keep things from each other. So like, let's say someone sacrifices themselves and they just don't tell anyone. It makes me want to die. Like, I'd much rather everybody just be in the know. Like, I want things to be known. And then we can work through things, of course, and there can be sadness still. But I want everybody to be aware of what's happening. And if he doesn't tell anyone, if he doesn't tell Tori until he just drops dead, on Christmas, I'm still so angry about this. I actually haven't recovered yet. I thought I had, but I haven't. Like, I'm not okay still. And if he doesn't tell anyone, I'm going to actually cry. Like, how are there still so many books? Like, on book 7, then there's book 8 and 8.5, and I'm going to read those together. Then there's like a little novella, Let Lionel Whatever, which I would hate if there's a Lionel POV. Mark my words, if there's a Lionel POV, gasp. And then apparently there's the last book. How is there so much story? Lance O'Ryan, the man that you are. The man that you are. Oh my God. He goes, waiting for me, Blue. Jaw dropped. Jaw dropped. And then she goes, I guess I'll just walk by myself then. He jumps to her side and he says, I enjoy the company of your shadow more than any other. So go ahead and walk away from me, Blue, but I'll be right behind you. It's like, here's the problem when I read. Don't mind the bookshelf, okay? I'm going to organize her. I haven't yet. Listen, here's the problem when I read romantasy. Nothing compares to these men. Nothing. Like, then when I read a regular romance, I'm like, why aren't you doing the things that, like, why aren't you sacrificing yourself so that I may live? Why aren't you literally making a deal with the stars so that you only get 1 year of life, but it's a year with me? You don't love me because the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like, when you see people like Darius Acrux and Lance Orion and Rhysand, whatever his fucking last name is. I actually don't know now that I just thought about it. What is Rhysand's last name? We know Feyre's last name is Darling. Just kidding. Archeron, whatever. What the fuck is Rhysand's last name? Do I not know? Anyway, nothing compares to it afterwards. Like, then you have Fourth Wing. You have, like, this is why I can't read too much fantasy all at once because of things like this. I just noticed something. So, like, Orion said something that had my gears turning. It had me thinking. Because listen, he said that his sister's free. She's beyond the veil now, where she belongs. So when a fae dies, they go beyond the veil. Book 8 in 8.5, book 8 is called Sorrow and Starlight, and book 8.5 is called Beyond the Veil. So here's my theory. Darius dies, right? But I think he dies not in book 7. I feel like maybe he'll die at the end of book 7. I feel like that could be it. He dies at the end of book 7 or he dies at book 8. I'm not sure. And then they spend all of 8.5 getting him back from the veil. They take a group trip beyond the veil. That's cool. You know why I'm thinking this? Because that's what happened in Once Upon a Time. If you guys have ever watched Once Upon a Time, the show, my favorite couple in that show is Hook and Emma. And literally a storyline like that happens with them. And that's why I feel like that could happen. And they were also enemies to lovers. Ooh, guys, that show's so good. It's like fairy tales, but retellings of them. And it's just like so many amazing love stories and cute things. And Hook and Emma are the best love story there is. They're enemies to lovers. The last season doesn't exist though. You just like watch up until the last one and then don't watch the last one. The last one where like all the characters leave. Who cares about that? We don't watch that. Anyway, besides the point. What was I saying? Right, I think that's what's gonna happen. That's my theory. I'm literally dying, y'all. I'm dying. Finally, Lance and Darcy have a moment alone. They're in the room alone. Things are about to get great. I'm getting my popcorn out. All of a sudden, Seth walks in and he's like, I need to stay here because they put me with Caleb and that can't happen. And he's just telling them stories. He made himself a bed. And she goes, good night, Lance. And he says, good night, Blue. And Seth goes, good night, roomies. When did Seth become my favorite character? When did this happen? Like, when did I start liking him? Can we recall? How did I get here? I love him so much. Like, he's the one character I would quite literally die for. If I had to pick one favorite character, how did this happen? Anyway, Seth and Caleb are still playing games. We still don't know how they feel about each other. I mean, we know they love each other. They just haven't told anyone or each other. They haven't done anything about it, actually. And Darius is still missing. And, everybody's just here in this house. That's it. Nobody move. Nobody move. Darius is here. Darius has arrived. I literally didn't think he was going to show up so fucking soon, but he's here, so nobody has to worry. Everything is all of a sudden okay. Okay? I am so fucking obsessed with this. Like, he's literally like, is it conceited, like, cocky of me to think that you're waiting for me? And she was literally outside waiting for him. He's like, you're more than I deserve, Roxy, but I'm not selfless enough to give up. So I'm going to take my time with you tonight. I'm going to mark each and every flesh of your skin with my touch so that you can't even wash the feeling of me from your body. Okay, Dragon Boy. Okay, bring it on. I will say, though, he didn't tell Tori, just like I knew he wouldn't. Like, I know this man like the back of my hand. I know this man. He's not going to tell anyone, and then eventually he's probably going to spill to Orion and the heirs and stuff like that. And then slowly it's going to start to come out. But this man is not going to tell anyone. And like, how do you just believe that? Like, if it was me and someone came to me and they were like, yeah, I just broke all of the bonds that everybody had. I quite literally just saved the day. And I just wished upon it. Just wished upon a star. Like, this isn't fucking Disney Channel. I know damn well that didn't happen. What did you trade for it? What did you trade for it? I watch way too many shows to believe in that. Like, that is so Sam and Dean Winchester of him. Like, no. No. Anyway, Tori said, you might be a monster, but you're my monster now. Why is that cute? And then things are happening in that barn that I quite enjoy. So I'm very content. What is this? What is this? Does this say Lionel? Is this giving me a Lionel POV? Who asked for this? Who asked for this? What in the absolute? What? Like what? I'm like flabbergasted. I'm offended that you would give me that POV after I just had a marvelous time fighting dragons with you. With Tori and Darius. Also, I forgot this man has no hand currently. I forgot that Tori literally went Luke Skywalker on him. Love that. That POV made me want to throw up and die. Disgusting. We're just gonna move past it. We're not even gonna talk about it. We're not gonna waste our breath thinking about Lionel A. Crux. Let's talk about the fact that Darius just said hi to everyone. And Orion was so excited to see him. But now Orion, like, when did Orion become such a little bitch? Because listen, okay, no, I'm just kidding. I love this man. But when did he become so self-conscious about things? He was so cocky before. And now he's like, oh my God, does Darcy, like, really love me? And oh my God, like, is Darius even care about me even though our bond is gone? Like, I'm just power shamed. Like, no. Get the fuck up. You're Lance Orion. You're a baddie. You literally are a menace to society. You're incredible. You make fun of people constantly. You're so fucking powerful. You're a vampire. And you literally right now are like the top of the guild, whatever the fuck. And you have the power to select other people to be a part of it too. And you're with Darcy Vega. And you're best friends with Darius A. Crux. No, you are that man. Don't you dare let other people tell you otherwise, okay? I love him so much. Like, he cannot feel any pain. I refuse to allow it because everybody else has made mistakes through this series. But I feel like, okay, Tori and Darius, like, you get very mad at them because they make so many different mistakes and you're like, oh my God, I want to kill you. And obviously all the heirs, there was like the bullying going on. But Darcy and Orion, like, are the soft spot in all of it. Like, they are the bright light. They are what keep you going. Like, you know, when you watch One Tree Hill and there's just a fucking mess going on all the time and you're obsessed with the characters, but it's all chaos, but Nayli keeps you going. That's Orion and Darcy to me. So he cannot feel any pain. Like, I need him to toughen up. Anyway, they just had sex in the woods. It was great. It was great. I was there. And I loved partaking in that. That was lovely. And now I'm back in Caleb's POV. I've been in everybody's POV already. I've been in everybody's minds. Like, I know these people. These people are my family. I know them so well. Guys, you know, it's really funny. I was just like pondering with my brain. And after book 7, I might need to take another break. I really might. Like, I took a break after book 5, I think it was. Yeah, and then I read 6, 1.5, and 7. I think I'm going to need to take a break after book 7 again to regain my strength to be able to read. Like, just a week break. Just 1 week. Just so I can, like, stop thinking about it for a second. Because, oh, God. Like, my thing is I love loving books. I love loving books. Like, for instance, I love books like Say You Swear and Funny Story, where I really love the book so much. I become so enthralled in it, but it doesn't dictate my life and my moods, right? But then books like Zodiac Academy, like ACOTAR, like Boys of Tommen, like Addicted Calloway, those books to me, like, they dictate everything about my life. I know that sounds fucking crazy, but I will literally wake up and think about them. I will go to sleep thinking about them. And I just can't even get up without thinking about them. And like, it just dictates how my life is going. And that's too much. And I know that that's on me because that's my personality, but that's just how I've always been with things. And so like, just thinking about finishing Zodiac, I would have cried just fucking thinking about it. So I need to prolong this as long as I possibly can. So maybe I'll take a break after book 7, and then I'll go into book 8 and 8.5, and then the novella, and then finish the book. Oh, I don't want to finish, but I will. I hate reading things that become my entire personality. I really do. Maybe I should stop making things my entire personality. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe it's me. It's me. Hi. I'm the problem. It's me. Okay, I'm going to bed. It's literally 3 a.m., I think. What time is it? Let me look at the time. Oh, no, it's only 2. It's only 2 a.m. Maybe I should make an espresso. That's that me espresso. I'm up real late, 'cause I'm a reader. Oh, he looks so cute when he is paper. The heir is literally walking in thinking that Tori and Darius were just going to be having sex, and they're just holding each other. This is going to hurt so bad when he dies. This is gonna hurt so bad. Like, I know she's gonna bring him back. I know damn well, but this is gonna hurt so bad. The heirs is they literally are like those like rich kids who never had to do anything a day in their lives, so they don't know how to do anything, because right now they're like, what do you mean people don't bring us food, and what do you mean our rooms are not cleaned for us? Like, how are we supposed to do this? And Caleb's like, if I have to cook, like, what do you mean? I love this. And Seth, oh guys, like, do you really think that this is just friendship? Like stop playing games. Like, is this what you think? Is this what you think friendship is? Because I don't do that with my friends. And you guys, like, are you guys okay? Like, are you sure you don't realize how you're feeling about each other? Like, they both feel the same way, and they just don't say anything. And same with Geraldine and fucking Max. Like, we all know. Why are you playing games? Like, we are in the middle of a war. Everyone is dying. There's no time for shenanigans. I just noticed that this entire vlog I've been like, oh my god, what is this? I just showered. As can be seen, I didn't wash under my eyeballs. I thought I did. Now that I'm looking at myself, oh, she's struggling. Anyway, we're gonna move past it. It's okay. I've been on this love sack literally this entire video, and I regret nothing. Anyway, everything is so cute so far. Like, I'm just getting so much fluff and so much, like, just the characters being so adorable and being together. Like, all the couples are together. Well, Seth and Caleb are still playing games, but all the couples are, like, kind of together. Everyone's having a good time. Everyone's, like, it's giving such great found family. I'm loving everything, and that's what scares me. Like, these people are not acting like they're about to battle. Like, they're about to literally fight the king. Like, they're just, like, playing around. Like, guys, do you know you have 30 minutes? Something about Seth saying he's gonna play gay chicken with Caleb just really gets me. He's like, I'm gonna play gay chicken with him, and like, we'll just see. Like, I'll just be gay and he'll be gay, and then, you know, eventually he'll be so gay that we'll be married and have 14 kids, and he'll forget that this was all a game. I really love the connection that Max now has with Tori, like little Vega. It's so cute. Like, I love all their connections. I love the fluff I'm getting. I love just seeing them live. I'm gonna appreciate this while it lasts, because I know it's not lasting. Not me crying over Diego. What? Who would have thought? Who would have thought, okay? Those memories were really fucking sad. Diego was actually one of the good nymphs. See, so I feel like nymphs can be good. I feel like they're just misunderstood. The hat kid's name was Diego. I swore it was Darnell. Do y'all remember when Darius kept calling Diego every D name besides Diego? Oh, I miss that so much. I miss Darius already, and he hasn't even died yet. Seth literally asking Lance if he wants to come play, and Lance is like, no. I love that the heirs are playing as if the world's not ending. Like, they're just playing games, and literally they're about to go into war. Orion just went full professor, and I love it. And Orion and Darius were cuddling in bed, and Darcy and Tori walked in and took a picture, and then they went to cuddle too. And then all the heirs came in, and Seth cuddled everyone, and they were just all so cute. Y'all, I love this found family more than I've ever loved any found family before. It's like Boys of Tommen level for me. It's Boys of Tommen level for me. That's scary. Every time I get to Darius's POV, I just want to cry more, because he only has 10 months left, and Gabriel just found out because he doesn't see a future for him past Christmas. And Darius is like, I couldn't let her die. I couldn't let Darcy die. Like, I had to do this. I'm so sad. And, like, here's the thing. Nobody knows. That's what's really pissing me off. It's that nobody knows. Remember that I told you guys that that would piss me off? It's pissing me off. Can't confirm that it's pissing me off. I would rather everybody know, because, like, here's my thing. I'm not selfless, okay? Like, I don't want you to make a sacrifice and nobody know. I want you to make a sacrifice and everybody know. I need everybody to be worshiping at your feet when you're my favorite character, okay? And Darius is one of my favorite characters, so I feel that way. Like, whenever I would watch a show and, like, Klaus would do something, or, like, Jax Teller would do something, I would just be like, I need everybody to know how great they are and the things they just did. Because or else, what the fuck is the point? Like I said, I never claimed to be selfless. So now I'm angry because nobody knows, and I don't know when they're gonna find out. And honestly, it's 10 p.m. and I don't see myself sleeping anytime soon. Like, I just started this last night. This book is like 900 pages, but I physically cannot imagine myself stopping. Let's see, what page am I on? I'll tell you guys. I'm on page 179. I'm 27% in. So we'll see if sleep finds me tonight. Oh my god. Also, I've got almonds. I've got chocolate-covered almonds. Fun. Darius making jokes about him dying is, like, not funny to me. That is not the kind of humor I'm about, sir. He literally tells Xavier obviously doesn't know he's being serious, but he's like, don't put on my grave, like, here lies a saint. Make sure it's honest, like, here lies an absolute fucking legend. And Xavier's like, that's not funny. And I'm like, you're right. It's not funny. It's in fact disgusting for you to say that. Darius did not just risk his life to go get her motorcycle and get all of the Pegasus. He literally comes bursting out of the tunnel, riding in the back of her expensive ass motorcycle that he got her. Darius Acrux and Lance Orion, the only men ever. This is gonna sound crazy, but I'm sensing some vibes between Tyler and Xavier, question mark? Could this be a group? Could it be Sophia and Tyler and Xavier? Because Xavier's like, you could totally tell he's been working out. He's all like, Sophia, look at my tight ass and washboard abs. Do you know I could totally bench press you? Like, Tyler, you've noticed. I sense some vibes. I could be going fucking crazy, honestly, but that would be fun. Seth telling Orion about Caleb is sending me. Orion's so grumpy and Seth is so hilarious that it makes their combination amazing to me. He literally goes... He goes, I liked this dark and psycho side of him. It reminded me of me, and me was awesome. Oh my god, I'm dying. I love Seth. Like, Seth's chapters are bringing me, like, it's bringing me joy. And I don't have much joy with this series, so I have to bask in as much as I can take, you know? So Seth, I love you. I love you. Guys, everyone has gone to sleep, but I'm here in my beanbag, still thriving. It's only midnight. So the world is my oyster still. It is now 1 a.m., but I'm gonna make a cup of coffee because I want to stay up reading. Shh, don't tell anyone. Look at the vibes, besties. Oh yes, you can literally barely see that. Hold on. Okay, there are the vibes. Oh yes. Oh yes. Guys, I'm thriving. Can you hear me? I'm thriving. I can't scream because everybody's asleep, but I'm thriving. This is the life. Hold on tight. Let me read you a quote that I loved. Darius is like not wanting to fall asleep, and Tori's like, why don't you want to sleep? And he said, I just don't want to miss anything. I'm sorry, but if Giant said that to me, I would be like, okay, are you dying? Like, that would be immediately what I would think. But maybe I'm just crazy. Anyway, I love this quote. I still don't deserve you, but I love you with all my wretched heart has to offer, and I'm going to keep proving that to you with every moment gifted to me on this earth until my dying breath. So no, Roxy, I don't want to sleep because I refuse to waste a single second that I've been gifted with you. I want to claim each and every one and work to make them good enough for you. No, like, I'm fine. Where's my coffee? I can't spill it on the love sack. No one can know I'm drinking coffee at 1 a.m. No, I don't think you guys understand. I'm laughing so... This is not funny. This is not funny. But literally, Xavier comes to show his bedazzled dick that he literally got his entire dick bedazzled. Like, the entire thing is rainbow colored and he has a bunch of piercings throughout it. And it's a whole thing and he's so excited to show Tyler and Sophia. He bursts into the room and he goes, ha, look at my dick now, Tyler. And everyone is there. And then they go, Tyler's mom died, Xavier. And it literally says, my cock just remains standing there. That should not be that funny. Like, why is that so funny to me? I'm dying. Just like Tyler's mom. Tori trying to tell a joke is so me. She goes, is it information or ninformation? And nobody laughed but her and Darcy. That's literally me. And then Seth goes, you're not the funny one. Just stick to your snarky bitchy lane. It suits you better. And then Darius punches him and says, don't tell her she can't be funny. And Seth says, well, tell me this, Darius. Did you laugh? You did. I think I know why I like Seth so much, y'all. He reminds me of Nico. For anybody that has also read God of Fury, he gives me Nico vibes. Like Caleb and Seth are Nico and Bran if they were fantasy. Guys, look at this. I'm looking at Zodiac Academy merch. Look how cute that is. Professor Orion's book club. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh no, I want to buy everything. What is that? Valaris blanket. What? I love that. My god. Oh my god. You're kidding. You're kidding. I'm going to bed. I don't know what time it is. Let me look. Hold on. morrow, everyone. I'm so tired, but I'm here. It's currently 9 a.m. and I'm at the DMV. Did I need to go to the DMV? No, but Lauren needed to go and I'm keeping her company, so here I am. That's on quality language love time. What? That's on quality time love language. Anyway, so I'm reading while I wait at the DMV. That's all. So things are not necessarily going well, if I do say so myself. Darcy is cursed. As it turns out, the curse didn't go away magically as she thought it did, which I fucking assumed so because this is Zodiac Academy and I can never know peace. Anyway, she's cursed. I don't really know what that means. I guess she's turning into a mortal, which apparently is like the worst thing in the world for them. I'm offended, but also true. Anyway, so Orion and her are going to this library to try to find answers to this. Darius is still dying, and nobody knows. So that's great, besides Gabriel. Oh, this is fun. Caleb and Orion are now like vampire coven. They're like really bonded because they fed from each other. It was hot and I loved it. No, that's it. I'm literally 55% into this. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Darius to tell someone. I'm waiting for this. Why do you keep me waiting? I'm literally I feel like all I'm doing is just basking in like all this fluff and like them trying to work things out so slowly and it's just dragging, and I'm like, I love it because it's my favorite characters and I want to live through this with them, but at the same time I'm like so frustrated because I just want to know the answers. Why did you guys tell me to read this? I call that worshiping my goddess. I call it making love to the most beautiful woman in all of Solaria. I call it penance for all of the bad things I've done to you and the least I can offer in retribution for the harm I've caused you. But most of all, I call it loving you with the intensity of the sun and the devotion of the moon. Because you are my end, baby. The only dream I never dared to have for myself. Yet here you are, within reach at all times. And you'd better believe I can't resist you now that I have you. I plan on marking every inch of your flesh so thoroughly with the memory of my touch that you'll never be able to forget it. In this day and age, we just get you up texts. I love you, brother, in this life and the next. No. Like, it's the way he's casually throwing in little goodbyes in there with nobody knowing. I'm so fucking mad that nobody knows yet. Like, when is this gonna happen? I'm gonna keep reading tonight until everybody finds out. I refuse to go to sleep until they find out. And you know what? Yesterday I slept at 4 a.m. and I woke up at 8. I regret nothing. I'm exhausted. But I don't care. Seth cuddling with them is the cutest fucking thing I've ever seen. I love Seth. How did Seth become my favorite character, you guys? How did I get here? Literally, how did I get here? I know I keep asking that, but it's because I cannot get it through my brain. Did Lionel and Crazy Shadow Bitch just make a crazy shadow baby? What the fuck? What the? This is like a horror movie. Also, can we stop giving me Lionel POVs? Also, I noticed that on Lionel POVs, there's like a little dick on top of his name. That amused me. However, stop giving it to me. Thank you. Seth and Caleb are playing games with my heart right now. You're kidding. It's always you. I knew it'd be you. Excuse me? You're my ride or die. You know that. I fucking love Darius and Max, but you and me, we've got something special that I can't even explain it sometimes. Ow. That's how appalled I am. Sorry. Me and Gabriel need to have some words because you're telling me Gabriel knows. He's the only one that knows Darius is gonna die, okay? He has discovered this. He's the only one. And he sends the twins to go discover about their phoenixes and their heritage, okay? And spend months away from Darius. Darius doesn't have time left. Like, Darius doesn't have months to spare. He has like 3 months left. Time is running out. And you sent them away? He missed her birthday. It's been a month. It's been a month. He missed her birthday. Gabriel, when I get my little hands on you, you will rue the day. Finally, yeah! Turn it up! Finally, Seth and Caleb are done playing games. They're done playing games. Things are happening. Things are happening. Things are happening. Are being sucked. Yes. Never mind. Games are in fact still being played. I spoke too soon. 4 months. 4 months. 4 months? You're telling me the twins are gone for 4 months. Darius doesn't have 4 months. He literally... Stars give me strength. The only thing that's making me feel better right now is the snuggle session that Orion and Seth had really got me. But I'm angry still. Don't get it twisted. Aw, the red and gold dress for Tori with like half of the tiara and the vines, then the silver and blue for Darcy. I love them so much. Like, I love all of the relationships in this found family, but theirs just hits so different. And I'm so excited for this reunion. I'm literally gonna throw up. I'm gonna throw up. Yeah, I'm so excited. I'm 70%. How did I get here? Oh my God, I'm gonna finish this book soon. Oh no. That was everything to me. No, because you don't understand. That was everything to me. Like Darius reuniting with Tori and Orion reuniting with Darcy, and how different they are, but in the best way. Like Orion literally just runs up to Darcy with his speed and just like picks her up, and they kiss so softly and cutely, and he's like, "You're back." And it's just the cutest thing. And then Darius shows up with a growl of a dragon and goes, "Leave," to everyone. He's like, "Out now." And just they immediately just fuck on the kitchen counter. Like, I love it so much. Can we start off by getting pancakes? Baby, if you want pancakes, then I'll happily buy you a whole damn pancake house. Guys, You know what's really cute? You know what's really cute? Let me just tell you what's really cute. The fact that I'm freaking the fuck out here. I'm trying to find out what's going on. I'm losing my fucking marbles. And people are just playing pranks on each other. That's what's currently happening. And you're showing me every POV of that. And I want to kill someone. That's someone being you. You being the authors, because there's no one else I can kill. I'm not going to kill the authors, guys. That wasn't a threat. I'm just kidding. I'm just so stressed out about what's going to happen to Darius. I'm so stressed out about Orion and Darcy's future. I'm so stressed out about when Tori discovers it. I'm so stressed out about everyone finding out. And then you're having Xavier and Gabriel play little games. And then you're giving me Lionel's POV one more time. Excuse me, but can we like focus? I would tear down mountains for you. The stars look my way in contempt, resenting me for getting to love you while they're way up there, never feeling anything real, never touching anything as beautiful as you. I am the object of their envy because they can't have you while you're down here on earth in the cage of my arms. But if they're waiting to claim you in death, they will find me right beside you, guarding you even then, because no one will take you from me, and no one will love you as fiercely as I love you. Where you go, I will follow. There is no force powerful enough in this life or the next to tear you away from me. No, because I'm mad. I'm mad at Giant now, because why does he tell me he loves me, but then he doesn't say things like that? Like, I'm going to start a fight. Lance Orion, the man that you are. The man that you are made of paper. Guys, no, I'm crying happy tears. I'm crying happy tears. Nobody worry. Orion with the love confession. I love Darcy Vega written on his bare chest. He walks across the kitchen for everybody to see, and he literally starts jumping on tables, and I'm unwell. He says, "Are you ready? I am in love with Darcy Vega, heir to the throne of Solaria, daughter of the Savage King. And I know you all think I'm a complete waste of oxygen, that my shame is infectious, and you don't want it anywhere near you, let alone your precious princess. But it turns out she wants me anyway, and I'm done making decisions for the girl who has always made better ones than I do. So if this is what she wants, then she can have it, because she owes me right down to my black heart." And he goes up to her table and gives her a little note, and it's one of her IOUs that she gave him for his birthday. And it says, "I owe you one kiss anywhere you like." And she goes on top of the table and they kiss. I don't think I've ever felt the things I'm feeling right now. I feel so many things. I feel there's too many feelings. Elysian mates. Elysian mates. Finally, I knew it. I knew Darcy and Orion were mates. They had to be mates, okay? The stars were just fucking with us. They were waiting for them to admit it to everyone. And now they just had their divine moment. And it was the most beautiful thing in the world. Why am I getting such beautiful things right now? I'm scared for what's gonna happen because things are looking a bit too good, and I'm scared. But also, I love it so much. They deserve this. Like, they deserve this. Please let them have this. Please let them have this. Of course. Did I expect anything less? Like, of course they got arrested right after they just became Elysian mates. Of course they had to have sex in a holding cell. Because that's so them. Like, it's so Darcy and Orion to just be so deeply forbidden that they get arrested at every turn. Like, I've never seen anything like this. I need them to stop. Okay? I need it to be done. I need it to just be over. I need them to have peace. Don't worry, Tori and Darius, they're on their way. They're gonna rescue them. But what the fuck? What the fuck? Like, they're like a Lana Del Rey song. Guys, I have my period and I'm feeling unwell. So I'm literally gonna lay in bed and I'm gonna try to finish book 7 to make me feel better. I am 80% in. So this is the perfect time. And I'm so excited because Orion and Darcy are about to tell everyone that they're mates. I'm so excited. I have such giggly, fun vibes right now. Guys, I'm so happy. Literally, everybody now knows that they're Allegiant mates. Everybody is so happy for them. They're like throwing a party. Geraldine fainted. There was like the funniest thing with Seth and like riding a Pegasus, singing Cotton Eye Joe. And now they're getting it published in the paper, so everyone is really gonna know. Oh, I'm so happy. Like, I'm so fucking happy. They deserve this so much. Now everybody knows their full story. Everybody's gonna know that he didn't dark horse her, that he lied on the stand, that he didn't need to go to prison, and that they were always fated to be mates. So, wow. My Blue Land's heart is so fucking happy right now. You guys have no idea. I haven't felt this happy since the start of the series. I forgot that Caleb and Seth are literally fucking idiots and can't communicate. And so Seth told them that he gives a peace sign to everyone that he has sucked their dick. And Caleb just noticed this guy walked up to Seth and Seth just gave him a peace sign. But Seth is just fucking around, like just trying to pretend that he gives peace signs so he can save face. It's just... Have I mentioned I'm literally having the best fucking time? Oh, also, Xavier, you dominant boy. I don't like that I said that. I did not expect him to be with Sophia and Tyler, and he's the dom, and they're like the subs. I vibe with it though. Like, go you. I didn't expect that. I love Dante and I love Gabriel so much that I'm excited to read like the side books later, because I'm pretty sure I know Gabriel's in one and I think Dante's in the other one. I'm not sure, but I love them so much. And Geraldine, she has become one of my favorite characters too. Like, these people are my family, you guys. How am I going to be able to live after I finish this? I need to pause after this book because I only have 8, 8.5, and 9. That's it. No, I simply refuse to accept that right now. Well, everybody knows. Everybody knows. And of course, everybody's so fucking pissed off. As expected, Tori literally flew away, punched Darius in the face. Orion's probably crying. So are the heirs. I'm so sad. He's like, because I'm dying, I made a deal with the stars. Last Christmas when the fight broke out, Gabriel took me to the caves of the Forgotten and he let me into a room. I made a deal with the star to save your lives. They showed me your death, both of you, and they offered me a chance to save you, to twist fate and give us a shot of defeating my father. That's why no time with you would have ever been enough, Roxy. You have to know that a year, a lifetime, a fucking eternity would never be enough. But I couldn't let you die. I had to make my choice. This is so rude. This is so mean. And I'm on my period. I can't handle this. This is quite literally the worst thing that's ever happened to me. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me. I'm losing Darius, and I'm losing him slowly. I'm not even losing him super fast. I'm losing him slowly. And now everyone knows, and I thought it would be better if everyone knew. It's almost worse. Like, I'm almost in more pain than I was before. Because everyone's so sad. And his brother, and his mom, and Tori. I hate reading. Truly, like, why do I like to put myself through this? Like, what's the point of all of this, really? What is even the point? She just made him make a star promise with her that they won't let this happen. So if it happens, she'll be cursed. And he goes, mine, and she says, even beyond the veil. So I'm guessing it's gonna happen. And then she'll find a way to bring him back because they made the star promise. So obviously, like, they're technically going against the stars to bring him back, but also they're kind of keeping their promise in a way. I don't know. But this worked out for Darcy and Orion, okay? When things seemed like they weren't going to work out, it worked out. So I have to believe that it's going to work out for them too. But you know, power shaming is a little different than death. They got married. As if I wasn't in enough pain. Darius said, marry me. And she was like, let's do it. And they got married. And everybody was there. And I was there. And it was the most beautiful ceremony. But now I'm just sad. Like, I know it's gonna be okay. Realistically, I know it's gonna be okay. Because obviously, like, they're not gonna have Darius just die. Like, after this entire series, he just dies. You know what I mean? Like, I know he's going to die, but then he's gonna come back. Obviously, like, book 8.5 is called Beyond the Veil. Like, I'm aware of this. I know fantasy. But at the same time, it doesn't help the pain for some reason. Like, it still hurts just as bad. Oh my god, I gotta go pick up Giant from work. Oh no. It doesn't look like I have the facilities for that, big man. Okay, I'll be back, and then I'm gonna finish reading this book. Hopefully by the time I'm back, I'm not dying. The final battle's happening, and everything is going to chaos. Nothing is going well right now. I have loved you all like family from the day that I was born. No matter how this plays out, know that. So Caleb and Max and Seth are left alone to try to fight for their families. And Darius is gonna go fight with Xavier and Tori. It's okay. I can do this. I just have like 20 minutes left. I can do this. I'm strong. I got this. Ready, beautiful? Let's make them scream. Aw, leave it to Blue Lands to make me smile during this. The shadow beast has taken root in you? What do you mean? Like the beast that was... Wait. You're kidding. No, you're kidding. No, like you're... You have to laugh at this point. You have to laugh because you're actually fucking kidding. You're actually fucking kidding. You're telling me Darcy is now mortal with a beast inside her. And the beast is attacking all the Fays. And so the beast that was killing people in the burrows, it wasn't stupid Justin Masters. He was telling the truth. It was Darcy? And she didn't know? Oh my god. Oh my god, so Darcy's a beast. Darcy's a beast. Yeah, that's just what I needed. That's just what I needed. And now guess what? Guess what? The heirs have been caught. Vard said, looks like I saw you coming after all. And he got Caleb, he got Seth, and he got Max. I don't even want to ask if things can get worse. Because I know they can and they will. What? No, I just want to... I would ask a serious question. What the f***? Because I thought it was Christmas. It's not Christmas. It's literally not Christmas. What happened to Christmas? No, like, this isn't funny. This isn't funny. This is serious. Oh my god, and now Orion's gonna... Are you actually freaking kidding me? No, like, you have to be joking. There has to be some, like, sort of camera around here. Well, there is. There's you. No, like, you're kidding. I physically don't know what to do. Like, I don't even have any words. I don't even have anything I want to say. I'm just sad. And now Orion, guess what? Guess what? To make it just dandy, make it fabulous, Orion is making a deal. Because it wasn't enough that Darius made a deal in the last book, and now he's paying for it with his fucking death. Okay? Fell to his death by the hands of his father. Wasn't enough. No, wasn't enough that he even died a couple weeks before he was supposed to die. He didn't even get Christmas. You know, they said, fuck that. Sorry, you're not gonna get that. It's not enough. No, it's really not. But then you're telling me that Orion's gonna make a deal with Lavinia to become willingly hers. His entire body, like, to burn, to whip, to fuck, to do anything for 3 moon cycles. So that means 3 months, I think. And then Darcy will be free of the curse. So now Orion made a deal. Wait, what? What is up with these men and making these deals that nobody asked for? Like, you know, this is why men are stupid. Because Darcy and Tori, they think up here. They think up here, okay? But then you have Darius and Lance doing shit like this. Doing reckless shit like this. Oh my god. Stars, give me strength. You couldn't let his mom live? You couldn't let his mom live with her little love that she's been having so much fun with. You make them both die. Together. Together. The last thing I felt before I swiped my blade across my own throat was the tightness of his grip on mine. He plunged his own blade into his heart. We both fell to the ground together. We held tight to that promise and slipped into the embrace of the stars as one. What in the fuck? What in the... No, like, now I'm not even... I'm angry. No, like, now I feel like I'm, like, Yeah, this is just what I needed. This is great. Can anything go right? Can anything go right? I will tear the heavens apart for this. I will shred your world to pieces, rip your hold on destiny from your fucking fists with blood and fire and vengeance for this. I screamed at them, power whipping all around me and making my hair billow in the force of it. More and more blood raced up towards the heaven. On my life I curse you, on his life I curse you, and for our fate I will end you. She literally just got his blood, her blood, and started spewing it everywhere. Her hair went alight, and she cursed all of the stars, and every nymph around her just died. Tori. I think that was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. When all hope is lost and the darkest night descends, remember the promises that bind. When the dove bleeds for love, a hound will bay for vengeance. The shadow will meet a warrior where the rift drinks deep. One chance awaits. The king may fall in the day the hydra bellows in a spiteful palace. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck that means. This is like Amarantha's fucking thing all over again. I don't know what that means. Oh my god, it's over. Oh my god, that's it. Oh my god, that's it. I have no words for how just... Obviously, I'm rating this book 5 stars. As you can see, it has consumed every fiber of my being. I don't even know what to say. I don't even have a recap for you. The heirs are missing. Vard has got them. Okay? Lionel has left. Great. Catalina and Hamish, dead. Died together. That's awesome. Darcy ran away. I think with Lavinia. I don't even know where she ran to. She's in the forest somewhere. Orion has pledged himself to Lavinia so he could free Darcy from this curse that I don't even believe Lavinia will really do. Darius is dead. Tori's by herself, and Tori just cursed the stars with blood magic, which is like an old ancient dark magic. Don't even know what the fuck that means. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Nothing's good. Not a single thing. I have no bright sides at all, and I'm just in pain. I'm just sad. Like, I feel empty. Like, I know this will all be fixed. I know, like I said, realistically, I know. It's just, that doesn't help. I don't know why it doesn't help. Like, I feel so empty. Like, I haven't felt this way in so long. I like feeling, like, love with books, and I like crying and feeling the emotion, but, like, this is different. Like, I feel it deep inside me. Like, I'm mourning right now. Like, I literally just don't. Jade and I are gonna go get ice cream. He said he would take me to get ice cream. And then I'm just gonna spend the rest of the night watching Gilmore Girls. Guys. Like, I don't even really have words for you. That's the thing. I wish I had some train of thought, some hopeful quote to tell you. I wish I had something. But I don't have anything. Like, I literally have nothing. Author note. How dare you? How dare you? Hey there, Care Bear. How's it going? You cool? Feeling a little bit rage. You want to slap us? Let's look at the positives. What positives? What? You son of a bitch. The audacity of these people. Lionel got some fancy new wings to mount on his wall. Yay. Lavinia got a cute little pet to take home. Darcy always wanted to find out what it was like to be a fluffy shifter. I can't believe you just brought that up. Darius got, well, he got some sparkly new friends to hang out with. Woo. In all seriousness, I know we bound you, gagged you, and shoved you off a cliff in a pile of sharp rocks with this one. But on the bright side, there's one more book left in the series. No, it's not, because you lied. Because it's book 8 and then also book 9. So you're literally lying. I love it when they lie. Like, how dare you actually? Like, this author note is pissing me off. I want to give you a piece of my mind. Like, that is so rude. Like, you're just laughing. You just think that's funny. You just... Oh my god, and Darcy really did always want to be a shifter. Wait, that's so funny. Okay, that one's actually kind of funny. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm truly so sad. I don't know when you'll see the final part to this vlog because I don't know when I'll finish this. That's just how fucking pissed I am. So, and you know what? I'm mad at you, in fact, because you're watching this and you're enjoying my pain. And that actually pisses me off even more. So fuck you. Fuck these authors. Fuck these books. I'm done.